posting is being in sync with the horse at a certain gait. Now, over the years, I've seen many people post different ways, poorly, bad. Some don't post at all. Some just kind of stand up in the saddle and stay in that position during the trot. The fact of the matter is scientifically, and there's been a lot of mathematics done on this, basically it amounts to this. You can add or subtract approximately 30% of your effective body weight by posting properly or poorly. If you post properly, you can take away a 200-pound person can effectively weigh 140 pounds. A 150-pound person would effectively weigh 30% less of that would be 105 pounds. That's a significant advantage to the horse. This is a 50-pound bag of dynamite grain. When I put it on the front of the wheelbarrow, the weight is over the front wheel. I can hold this up with just a couple of little fingers. It's very light. Okay? As I move it around, if I keep the weight over the front wheel, it has minimum weight on my hands. Now watch when I go up and down this little hill what's going to happen. That was pretty easy to do. The reason for that was because I kept all the weight as much as possible over the front wheel. If you compare that with this stirrup here, like this, when they roll over, you still have a large surface for the horse to lay on. And that, by the way, is how this happened to get smashed up like this, because it's too big an area. This stirrup, there's no way the horse is going to gouge their side because it will easily roll over if they fall on it. So this is not the best kind of stirrup to use, believe me. And I suggest get rid of it. As a matter of fact, while we're at it, these ones here, get rid of them too. And this composite one, same way, get rid of them. I believe this girth here is much better, so throw that one. Here's another one that actually has a tie ring on it. This is part of a surcingle that has additional straps on it for safety purposes. It's not much different than that. It holds the heat in, it's solid, and it's hard to keep clean. Throw it out. Not comfortable at all, so throw it out. Keep it simple. It's a string girth that fits well. It's easy to take off at the vet stops. Rinse it off, cool it off, clean it, put it back on, and you're going to have a much better ride. And they don't pull tight and stay tight on the horse when the horse gets down the trail a little bit and it starts to loosen up. So let's talk about saddling up. First of all, watch how simple it is, and if you time this, you'll see how long it takes. Now he's pretty green. He's been saddled before. I'll show you some of the things I'm doing here in just a moment after I'm finished saddling him. There we are, he's ready to go. Now, a very important aspect of grooming the horse, and I think it's sometimes it seems minor, but it isn't minor, and that is, see the horse has whiskers here on their nose? Those whiskers are there for a purpose. When they come up to a grain bucket or something, the whiskers tell them how close they are. So leave them alone. Leave them there. Let them grow. I know it doesn't look like a show horse that way, but this is not a show horse sport. And the same with cutting a bridle path up there. They don't need a bridle path. All that bridle path does is make it possible for the tack to move around a little bit more. You can even get ingrown hairs from it. And the more you clip them, sometimes you have to keep going down, down, down further. Pretty soon it looks like you're in a show. The same with the ears. The hair on the ears keeps flies and bugs out, and it's important to have that. You don't want flies in the horse's ear and getting mites and so forth down there, so don't clip the horses. And let's move down to the foot and take a look down here. See this pastern area? All the hair flies out. This, when perspiration and moisture runs down the leg, it goes here and falls out on the ground. If you clip this hair away, you lose the cushion of the hair. There's a fair amount of cushion there. Plus, if you clip this, the moisture will run down the leg. This gets wet and mud sticks to it and it gets dirty. And that's what causes scratches a lot of times in horses, because they get dry and too much mud and stuff in there. So don't clip these. Leave them natural. And you'll see a horse going down a trail, these flying out like this and the moisture falling away from it. It's beautiful. And that's what it's all about. Nature knows why it should be there. Nature put it there. Leave it there.